Woman rescued, search continues for man washed away by floodwaters. 2 people, a man and a woman, were reportedly swept away by floodwaters into a gully in Content Drive off Mullines Road in Kingston Tuesday afternoon. According to reports, the woman was later rescued by residents in Chesterfield Drive in Seaview Gardens. She has since been brought to the hospital for medical treatment. Firefighters who had responded to the scene in Seaview Gardens are continuing rescue operations to find the man. According to authorities, the man and the woman were attempting to cross the flooded gully when disaster struck. They were trying to cross a gully that was heavily flooded with water, and the swiftness of the water washed them away, Courtney Thompson, Assistant Superintendent of the Jamaica Fire Brigade, explained. There was heavy rainfall in sections of Kingston when the incident occurred. Portland businessman injured in gun attack at his home. A Portland businessman has been hospitalized following a gun attack at his home in the farming community of Settlement in Friendship on Monday night. He was reportedly shot at least 4 times. He was admitted in critical condition. It is reported that about 8:30 p.m., residents heard explosions and went to investigate. The businessman, who goes by the alias Dello, was found on his side bleeding profusely. The police were called and the man was rushed to hospital. Bloody week in Manchester as 5th man gunned down. 5 people have been murdered in Manchester in the past week, with the latest victim being gunned down at a bar in Green Street, Knockpatrick on Monday night. 2 people were also shot and injured in the latest incident. Residents and police named the latest victim as Kevin Brown, 46, otherwise called Cheese, a resident of the community. Preliminary reports are that about 10 p.m., Brown was among patrons at a bar when they were fired on by armed assailants. 3 people sustained gunshot wounds, including Brown, who subsequently collapsed at the front of the bar near his home. Brown was pronounced dead at hospital, while the 2 injured people were admitted for treatment. The bloody week started last Tuesday night when 2 men were shot dead and a man was injured at a bar in Bottom Albion, Manchester. The bloodletting continued last Wednesday with a man being shot dead at a bar in Cristiano. 2 days later, Cristiano was again the scene of a murder when a man was gunned down after dropping off his stepdaughter at school. Statistics from the police show that up to Saturday, September 7, Manchester recorded 37 murders since the start of the year when compared to 29 for the corresponding period last year. Prime Minister Andrew Holness expresses concern about leaking of sections of IC report. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has expressed concern that contents of a recent Integrity Commission report were apparently made public before being tabled in Parliament. The Commission indicated that it submitted 2 additional investigation reports to Parliament, as well as an addendum to the report it sent. What appeared to be segments of a report from the Commissions emerged in the mainstream media, leading to more questions about the leaking of the IC reports. Commenting on the matter at a post-cabinet press briefing yesterday morning, Prime Minister Holness said he is very concerned about leaks. He said he expects that the reports will be tabled when Parliament reconvenes next Tuesday. Meanwhile, Mr. Holness noted that one of the reports has to do with his statutory declarations. He indicated that once they are tabled, he will be able to address them publicly.
As soon as it is possible, as soon as Parliament is convened, the date set for the convening of Parliament was the 17th. So as soon as that date is there, I'm certain the report will be tabled, and I'm eagerly looking forward to it being tabled. I'm concerned about leaks, very much so. Concerned to the point where members of the opposition could say with definitive certainty when the report was going to be tabled and what was the content of the report. I am very concerned, and that was even before the report reached Parliament. I do take note of the tabling of reports. I believe one of them has to do with my statutory declarations. I'm pleased that they are now before the Parliament, and I am equally anxious to have them tabled so that I can address them publicly.
Opposition describes media report relating to IC probe as misleading. The opposition People's National Party (PNP) has described as misleading an article published by a local print media house relating to an investigation by the Integrity Commission. The article makes reference to 8 politicians being investigated for alleged illicit enrichment, some of whom is alleged are PNP members. In a statement, PNP President and Opposition Leader Mark Golding said the article is filled with speculations and unfounded allegations. Mr. Golding said the investigation of the 8 politicians referred to in the article in question is not part of the ongoing probe by the Integrity Commission into the 8 sitting members of Parliament accused of illicit enrichment. He stressed that no PNP politician has indicated that they are under investigation by the Commission for alleged illicit enrichment. Mr. Golding urged citizens to not be distracted and rely only on credible, verified information.
The article claims to report on an investigation involving 8 politicians, it says, from the JLP and PNP. The article states that, and I quote, "In almost all of the cases, the allegations have been made to the Integrity Commission by people who claim to have information surrounding acts of corruption or illicit enrichment, but there is no documentation to support these allegations," end quote. In other words, malicious stories may have been concocted and sent to the Integrity Commission for partisan political reasons without any foundation whatsoever. I want the public to note that this reporting is entirely separate from the 8 sitting members of Parliament cited by the Integrity Commission for illicit enrichment. The allegations reported are not part of the ongoing investigation by the Integrity Commission into the 8 MPs who are accused of illicit enrichment. In my view, this is a blatant attempt to confuse and mislead the public. I want to be clear, as leader of the opposition, I directly consulted with all sitting members of Parliament and senators of the People's National Party. And in these discussions, every parliamentarian from the PNP has confirmed to me that they are not aware of being investigated by the Integrity Commission for illicit enrichment. The PNP firmly maintains its position that any parliamentarian, from whatever side, who is guilty of the offense of illicit enrichment should face the full force of the law. They should be dismissed from public office and should never hold public office again. The PNP stands resolute in its commitment to transparency, accountability, and good governance. I urge the public to remain vigilant and recognize this report for what it is, a deliberate distraction from the Integrity Commission's investigations into the 8 MPs who have been identified for illicit enrichment. We want to know who they are, and we look forward to the reports coming to Parliament and being made public. This is a serious moment in Jamaica's political history, and I urge all Jamaicans to rely on credible, verified information rather than allowing partisan media outlets to distort the truth.
Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce to receive keys to City of Kingston. Multi-time Olympic and world champion Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is to be presented the keys to the City of Kingston by the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, KSAMC. The resolution to confer the honor on the spirit sensation was passed during yesterday's meeting of the Council held in the Marcus Garvey Council Chamber, 24 Church Street, downtown Kingston. Fraser-Pryce is widely referred to as one of Jamaica's greatest athletes with more than 22 years of stellar performance in 60, 100, 200, and 4x100 meter track events, and is a recipient of countless medals. Moving the resolution, Council for the Hagley Park Division, Wenit Staton, said the world-class athlete has made all of Jamaica proud and has transcended the boundaries of sport to become an icon, a symbol of hope, and an ambassador for Jamaica's rich and vibrant culture. To give Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce the keys to Kingston is to acknowledge not only her incredible achievements as an athlete, but her profound influence as a role model, mentor, and beacon of hope for all Jamaicans. In giving Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce the key to the city, we are not just honoring her past accomplishments, but we're celebrating the promise of all that is yet to come. Her journey is far from over, and I have no doubt that she will continue to inspire, uplift, and break barriers for many years to come, she stated. Born and raised in Waterhouse, Fraser-Pryce is a treasured citizen of Kingston and outstanding Jamaican. She continues to give back to the community of her birth and notable charities through her Pocket Rocket Foundation. Councillor of the Waterhouse Division, Byron Lee Clark, said Fraser-Pryce continues to be a beacon of hope for many Jamaicans, and this gesture is more than deserving. Counsel for the Stonehill Division described Fraser-Pryce as a Jamaican gem and icon who is beloved for her Tennessee. Other councillors who made contributions were Dennis Garden, Eugene Kelly, Andrew Harris, and Jermaine Hyatt. The presentation of the keys to the city of Kingston is the highest honor that can be bestowed by the KSAMC. It is being conferred on Fraser-Pryce in recognition of her sterling and iconic career in athletics over the years, which has positively influenced adoring fans in Jamaica and around the world, including many who continue to enjoy her enduring legacy. A road in the community of Waterhouse will also be named in her honor. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.